What is going on, you guys? This is Chris with Patch Boy Darb, Patches for the Culture, and in today's Brother Persona tutorial, we're going to show you how to install the A bracket onto your Brother Persona. This bracket arm is for your larger hoops, such as your 4x4 inch hoop. You can use your 8-inch hoop on this guy. You can also use the 5x7 inch hoop. If you don't have that 5x7 inch hoop, click the link down in the description box. It'll take you to our Amazon link where you can pick yourself up one of those 5x7 inch hoops. You can also use any of the Mighty hoops that you pick up from Hoopmaster. Be sure to use promo code PatchBoy and you'll get free shipping on any of your Mighty hoop orders. For this tutorial, you will need the 2 little screws that come with this bracket arm. When it comes to these set screws, guys, you do not want to lose these screws. Make sure you keep up with these because these are very important for the Brother Persona. And the last tool you will use is this little flat screwdriver right here. This works perfect for tightening down those little set screws. So when it comes to installing this bracket, you will see here on the left side of the bracket, there are these 2 holes. This first hole right here on the left hand side, this hole is for the stub that's on the machine. The second hole is for the set screw. Moving down to the right hand side of the bracket, you will see these 2 holes right here. One hole is more of an oval shape, the other hole is more of a circle. The oval shape is for the stub that is on the right side of the machine. The next hole is for the set screw. And as far as the stub I'm referring to, it's this stub right here. There's also one on the right hand side as well. So now with putting the bracket up, we're going to start on this left side. We're going to go ahead and line up that hole with that stub like so. It will fit in place. You might have to adjust this arm bracket right here. As you can see, the stub is through that hole right here on the left side. Let's go over to the right side and see what that one looks like. As you can see on the right hand side, that stub is going through the proper hole. Let's do that one more time, but at a wider angle. So we're going to take our bracket, we're going to slide it into the machine. We want to make sure the stub goes through this hole right here and through this oval hole right here. Perfect, nice and easy. When the bracket is sitting on those stubs, you see that the arm just kind of sits into place. And now the next thing to do will be to take our set screws and screw our bracket down. So let's go ahead and get that first set screw into place, like so. We're going to just hand tighten it down. We're not going to use our screwdriver yet to make it snug. We're just going to hand tighten it down. Now let's move over to the right hand side. So now over here on the right hand side, we're going to go ahead and get our set screw in place. And let's go ahead and screw it down. We're going to hand tighten it down. Once it's hand tightened down, we will go in with our screwdriver and make it a little bit more snug. So there we have it. It's hand tightened down. And now let's go ahead with our little screwdriver and make it snug. We don't need to torque it down hard. We just want to give it a little twist to make it snug. And the reason we give it that extra little snug twist is because you don't want those coming loose when your machine is embroidering. And there we have it. We have our A bracket on the machine. It was super easy to do. It might take you guys a few tries to really get it. Just remember which holes are for the studs and which holes are for the set screws. And if it helps, you can always take a Sharpie or a marker and indicate which hole is for the stud and which hole is for the set screw. But that's all up to you if you choose to do that. And before we get out of here, let me show you one last thing on this left hand side of the bracket. So on this left hand side of the bracket, if you want to adjust the arms of the bracket itself so that way you can use larger hoops, what you'll do is you will undo this large set screw here, and you also undo this little set screw right over here. But you don't need to fully unscrew them. You just want to unscrew them a little bit. So there we go. I just unscrewed it a little bit. I don't need to fully undo these set screws. This set screw right here, I just unscrewed it just a little bit. And now that the large and small set screw have both been loosened up, we can adjust this arm bracket like so. As you can see, there is about 4 positions you can move it to. So this is the furthest position right here. And this is for your large 8-inch hoops. The next one down, it will snap right there. This position right here is good for the 5.5-inch Mighty hoop. It is also good for your 5x7-inch hoop. And then we can move it down one more notch. It's a little bit further notch. And that position right there is for the 4x4-inch hoop. So you can adjust this to whichever hoop you plan on using. And once you move the bracket to the proper position in which you will like it, you will tighten down your set screws again. Also, please note there are these little indication lines right here. And as you're sliding along, it will snap into place. So you will feel it and you will hear it snap into place, letting you know that you have the perfect positioning for that hoop. So let's go ahead and tighten these back down. I like to start off with hand tightening them, and then I'll come back in with my screwdriver to make it snug. Just like that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been Chris with Patchboy Darb, Patches for the Culture. I hope you guys enjoyed this brother persona tutorial for putting on that large A bracket. We are still learning the ins and outs of this particular machine, so we will be showing you guys tutorials as we go along. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed to the channel already. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.